Hello and welcome back to Gas Holes Garage. We're back working on the, we're going to call it Franken Porsche today. Porsche 914, putting the K24 engine. Right now we're starting working on the front bumper to see if we can get this off. It's very questionable, I would say, as to how they've installed this. I don't know what we're going to do to get it off, but it should be interesting to watch at least. Nothing else. What are you seeing, Pat?
Hard to say at this point. A bunch of bolts, but I don't know if it's bonded on or not. If it's bonded on, it's not going to be fun.
I'm going to continue back working on the dash. The dash is probably only held into place by, I'd say, animal feces at this point. So we'll see how much of it falls on me, and we'll see if Pat can get this front bumper off. All right, Pat, love the view of you. How's it looking on this side?
Better than the other side. It's not as dented up. So it's easier to get the bolts out, which is very nice.
It's funny, I thought the other side was better looking.
It was. Until you got under here.
All right, so what happened, Pat?
Yeah, 6 bolts and it's off. 3 on this side were not fun at all. And what's underneath does not look good.
Well,
A little bit of body damage.
this is some quality work right here, people.
Yeah.
As I've said before, you need a tetanus shot just for looking at it, and the only thing holding it together is the bird droppings.
And the Bondo.
So out with the old, in with the new. This is a bumper off a much more modern Porsche. So we're gonna go for a slightly modern look. We'll be, grafting and making this fit. Obviously, it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be much better looking than what was previous on here. So, anything to say, Pat?
No.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, so now we got the front Bondo bumper off. And revealed more carnage underneath. So I'm gonna start working here, work my way back. I think next I'm gonna remove this awesome chin spoiler that's butchered on. Then I'm gonna start with the core support, or
What little there is of it.
the support for the hood latch that's gone and butchered at the same time. Try to clean that up and make that look better and have some actual stability that'll hold the hood down. And we'll go from there. We're leaving this alone for right now because we might be going a different route with the headlights. We'll know more on that later. We got to do some research.
Explain the two the options.
The option would be, the first option, we have a parts car that's got the headlight housings in it that are actually in really good shape, but they're a very dated design that we kind of don't want to use. The option B would be headlights from a newer car, and we'd have to figure out which ones we're going to use and get those and figure out how to mount them. But like I said, we have more research to do on that. We don't know which car we would use. We have a few ideas, but at this point we're still unsure. Kind of unsure also if they'd still be flip-up headlights. We're looking into that, but more to follow on that. Right now I just want to get the car back to stable and somewhat straight. Go from there.
What do you see on that sheet metal up the front?
What sheet metal?
Well, exactly. I mean,
this is all caved in. That side's caved in a little bit. This is, I don't think it ever was nice, but it's dented up. So I'm cutting that off next, getting that out of the way. The floor pan in the front is caved up. This piece here, obviously the car was in a wreck. We don't know when. This piece here is mangled. The one on the other side is not in horrible shape. Trying to decide whether cut them out and rebuild them, make them custom, or straighten the ones that are in there out and just make it back to factory. And a lot of that's going to depend on the headlights, how big the buckets are. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that once we come up with a plan for that. But for now, I want to start making things stable. As you can see, this is not very stable. That's kind of important. That holds your hood on, keeps it from blowing up while you're driving down the road. And yeah, it's happened to me once. It's not fun.
Happened to me too. Of course, it was completely my fault though when it happened to me.
Yeah, mine might have been too. You know, I was young. Didn't know what I was doing.
So give you guys a little close-up of the fine work done here. This front spoiler, whatever you want to call it. Just the weld work and the seam work is priceless on this car.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
what they were thinking, I don't know. Maybe they just thought it would never show.
it's amazing
I
it
mean,
lasted this long.
The gaps on all this, nice, beautiful work is what we're going to call it. Because, you know, we don't want to talk bad on someone else's work. So we'll just say this is someone else's excellent work, but will not be our work. We will be making this beautiful once again. What we got going on now?
All right, got all this stuff cleaned up over here. I straightened out the cut because this was about 1.5 inches longer over here on this side than it was on this side. And there was no support, as you can see, for this. So right now I'm trying to come up with an idea for a support to come straight down to here. I don't want to block too much of the radiator, and I want it to look good. So that's where I'm at. Don't worry about that later. And that, and that.
Why don't you just say,
And this.
and that?
Yeah, pretty much. Taking a small bite, so you know it, one bite at a time.
Sounds good.
Now I think I'm gonna need some of your artistic license. Piece for the front cut out. I'm getting holes drilled in it. Plan to put dimple dies or dimples in it to strengthen it up and allow for airflow for the radiator. Not that it matters, but yeah, it'll look good.
Okay.
And get that welded in and take a look at it then.
Very cool. Children, this is how you slice your hands open.
Don't do this at home. Check, make sure it's the right size.
Or stab yourself in the stomach with a sharp object.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it would ruin your shirt.
That would be the bad part.
See?
Never hear the end of that. Do me a favor. Turn that thing down a little more. What's the one on the left side?
7.
Turn it down to 5. And turn the wire speed down like 10.
So it's about 65 or so. 55. battery charge. Keep in mind, if you don't like it, we don't have to show this. because it will not show.
So far.
Huh?
I'm not liking this so far. Let's cut to the end.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off.
Yeah.
All right, hello everybody. Well, I mean, this is pretty much the end of day 2. Been doing a lot of work to the car, trying to get everything scraped out of here, find out where all the holes are in the floor. I mean, you can see we got stuff right there, stuff right here. Found some new holes, plenty of old holes. Going to the back, I'm trying to get all the shit scraped out of here. That way we end up having some good metal or good paint or something that things can stick to in the future. So just doing little work. We've done a lot of work to the front.
Found more bad metal.
Found a lot more bad metal. I mean, this car needs everything. You know, this is a true test of my friendship with Pat, and I appreciate all his help. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Please like, tag, share, follow. Please subscribe, and if you can, give some money to St. Jude. Have a good one, guys. Bye.